A little fan trembling with excitement as he meets his idol, Messi breaking down in tears on the bench. Today, we're diving into 30 moments that have melted millions of hearts. If you love football, like the video now, let's go, and we jump straight into this adorable little moment. A girl who can't believe she's seeing her idol in real life. Is it really that easy to make a kid happy when you're a footballer? Absolutely. Let's move on to the next one. A man who took his best friend to the match. Eris, the dog, even has an annual season ticket and has been a PAOK Thessaloniki supporter for 5 years. But the next moment made the player himself cry. Dicha Antibuklu scored a goal in the Youth Champions League final. His team was already losing 0-4, but for this 19-year-old it was an unforgettable moment, overwhelmed by emotion. Just like this 18-year-old boy who came through the youth ranks at Sporting Lisbon. He comes on as a substitute and scores a decisive goal in the final seconds. For a true fan, meeting your idol is magical. During the COVID era, it was tough, but Sadio Mane organized a video call for a lucky fan. This moment touched everyone too. Christian Pulisic worries about a young fan during an interview, runs after him, makes sure security isn't too rough, and takes photos with him. No wonder he's so loved. Here's proof. Colin Donaldson, 14 years old, a huge football and Pulisic fan battling cancer. When Dortmund plays Liverpool in the United States, Pulisic arranges a special meeting for him, heading to England. In 2015, Chelsea wins the league early, and Liverpool gives them a standing ovation before the match. Exactly 10 years later, in 2025, Chelsea returns the exact same gesture when Liverpool wins the title. A beautiful sign that despite all the rivalries, respect and sportsmanship remain intact. Now Ronaldo. He gives us a beautiful moment in the Nations League against Poland. He scores a penalty, celebrates it with the ball boys, then gets emotional after that goal, his 900th career goal, but he still has big plans. And speaking of Ronaldo, he's an idol for many, including Kavica Kvaratskhelia. At Euro 2024, Georgia beats Portugal. Kvaratskhelia celebrates, but stops immediately out of respect, goes to Ronaldo, asks for his shirt, and you can see how much he admires his career. A beautiful moment from the opposing goalkeeper. It was Lars Bender's last match. The score is 3-0 to Dortmund. In the final seconds, a penalty. Goalkeeper Berkey doesn't move, letting Bender score with his very last shot. An immense gesture. Garnacho at Manchester United also gives a little fan the best day of his life. An emotional moment seen live on TV. Matthew Cash, Aston Villa player, gets interviewed by his own sister after a Champions League match against PSG. A very special TV moment, heading to Liverpool. A year ago, they said goodbye to Jurgen Klopp. He sings the next coach's name with the fans. Arne Slot then pays tribute to the man who laid the foundations for everything. A very tender scene at Liverpool. Salah sees his daughter score a goal. But there are also tougher moments. Last season, Trent Alexander-Arnold, pure academy product, goes to Real Madrid and gets booed by some fans in the next home game. Klopp's response at a Liverpool charity gala is magnificent. And in the end, an emotional reconciliation at his farewell. Football inspires even the smallest ones. What an adorable moment. A very special celebration. April 1st, 2025, Arsenal is thrilled. After 101 days out injured, Bukayo Saka returns. He comes on in the 66th minute, scores 7 minutes later, and celebrates with the doctor and fitness coach who helped him come back. The moment Messi cries on the bench, he takes a hard tackle, injures his ankle, gets subbed early in the Copa America final. He cries because he doesn't know if he'll play another final with Argentina. A moment of shock with a happy ending. A player suffers cardiac arrest, but improves in hospital and returns to Florence. He hasn't played since, but plans to return to pro football in summer 2025. Really sad. A player scores a goal and thinks of his mother who passed away just days earlier. Another emotional moment. A penalty scored to thank his mother for everything. When a footballer changes clubs, it can be very emotional, especially if he's a legend. Marco Reus, formed at Dortmund, went to Mönchengladbach, returned to Dortmund. His last match gives everyone goosebumps. Sometimes the return is what moves you. Neymar returns to Santos, his childhood club. Even his teammates can't believe he's now with them. There were also tears. Adriano plays his farewell match 8 years after retiring. His father died young, a heavy burden. At halftime, a message from his father, recreated with AI. Very powerful. Special moment too. Harry Kane is welcomed at Tottenham. One player is especially happy about it. Let's do like them. Subscribe so we can become best friends too. In the World Cup final, the whole stadium holds its breath. A 17-year-old Freres Pop collapses on the pitch. Images that recall Eriksson at the the Euro. Diagnosis: chronic exhaustion was the cause. In addition to football, Pop also goes to school. It all became too much for him. Luckily, he recovered and is already back on the field. And before the last one, a moment that touched all hearts. Luis Enrique wins the Champions League 2015 with Barcelona. In the middle of the celebration, his daughter Zana celebrates with him on the field. She passes away 4 years later at just 9 years old, a tragic event, but she's always with him. When he wins the Champions again in 2025 with PSG, he wears a shirt in her honor after the match, a tribute to his daughter, and also this beautiful gesture from the PSG fans. And our last moment, very emotional. The young goalkeeper Bren Steven, only 20 years old, makes his debut away in Belgium. Before the match, a minute of silence for his deceased father. Then something special happens. One by one, the opposing players approach him and offer comfort. And then the incredible. In the 90th minute, he saves a crucial penalty. The entire stadium, including the fans, stands up, cheers, chants his name. After the match, they all hug him and make sure he doesn't feel alone. Moments like these are why I love football. Football unites.